but I suspect my data finished though. I was trying to actually load another class, but I don't know how it happened. Please let me share that link. So please, we can now continue. And of course, we were looking at a particular design that Madam Rosemary was creating before the other live session ended. And then another thing is trying to look at, okay, how far has the past 2 weeks helped you to improve your pattern cutting? So I want you to know that when it comes to pattern cutting, you want to do once and stop, do once and stop. It's something you have to do consistently. Now, for example, there are some designs that they are simply simple that you can start with, because I find that some of us things, if it's not complicated, it's not design. No, it's not. I believe you can start with, no matter how small the design may look like, you can see what this is. So instead of me having it to just be normal straight design, I can just decide to actually have this, opening right by the side here. And then you can see what it has. So adding a particular design to it here now, adding this accessory to it, gives it another look entirely. It gives it another look entirely. If you're watching me, please let me know where you're watching from. And let's see how I can add you. If just click the link to be able to join me on this live session. Let me know how the 2 weeks class has impacted. If you miss the class, I need you to know that there's provision for you to actually be able to, have access to the class, and it's not going to be free. No, it's not going to be free. To access the class is just going to be $5, just small money, $5. Yes. So if you would like to see the class and everything we learned, you can just send me message on my WhatsApp. You can send me a message. And the amazing thing is that I made sure that all the designs we created during the class, I made them available. So in case you want a PDF file, you are the gains of, I don't want to disturb myself with pattern cutting, just cut the pattern and let me have access to it. Of course, I have you covered too. So I have actually made sure that I have all the patterns. So if you need a PDF file, you can also send me, a message on 080-688-906-93. Please, it's just WhatsApp message. So please, if you have a question, you want to join me live, please just click the link to join me on this live session. Please click the link. Tell me your name, tell me where you're watching from, tell me if you were part of the 2 weeks intensive pattern cutting class challenge, and then what you have learned. And if you want to analyze a pattern for us, please go ahead and analyze a pattern. Yeah, so I'm waiting for you. Just click the link. As soon as you click the link, you will be, right here with me. So go and click the link and then join me on this live session. Please, if you are here, don't forget to please like this video. Don't just watch me talk. Like this particular video. And if no one is having a question for me, if you don't want to join me live, then I would love to actually explain some things to us. If you are here, please, if you want to join me live, I am here. Just click the link where you access this, click the link and allow YouTube to actually guide you through, and then you will be able to join me on this live session. For those of us who have not seen me before, probably you have not seen me, all we do is actually make shoemaking easy and simple for you. Whether you're a beginner, I know one of the major challenges we have when it comes to shoemaking is pattern cutting and even how to last to fit. I know so many people have asked me, hey, I cannot afford to buy all the last. How do I cope with it? I was not also able to afford all the last. Till now, I don't have all the last. Yes, I'm going to be having Ayomikun, I hope I'm correct, live with me right now. So all you need to do is wherever the link is, just click it and you will be able to join me. Good afternoon, madam, and how are you doing today? Let me know if you can hear me.
Good afternoon, ma. I can hear you, ma.
I'm glad you can hear me. So where are you joining me from? Were you part of the class of our challenge?
Yes, ma. Actually, but I've not been submitting practicals, but I've been
Because you have
doing.
not been creating it, Abby.
No, 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 no. I actually, what happened last week I was a bit. I was having exam, so I was saying, okay,
Okay,
when I finish my exam, I will start. Although I've started, I've done some. Okay,
okay,
because since morning itself, I've been on it self. I started, okay, I want to finish everything today so that I can submit everything today, because it was just this week that I just had the time to do everything. So I'm
Okay.
still on it. I have snapped some. I did the one for yesterday, the first one, the second one. Then I'm still on it. I'm still on the rest. Inshallah, by today I'll submit everything.
Okay. So for the ones that you have done, in what way has it, given you some orijo? You know what is orijo? Do you know what's
Yes.
when it comes to pattern cutting? Because the intention of the class is not just to come and actually create patterns for us. I want us to be able to see the concept of pattern cutting beyond the ability of beyond the fact that I have an artistic skill. That's why I can draw. But your
Yes.
ability to actually simplify.
Yes, ma. There was even one that one of my customers sent to me. I was like, okay, there was one. Okay, the first video, that the
Okay.
first assignment we were talking, you were saying that, okay, there is a way to measure the length of a particular, probably a particular design, and you say this one should be like 3 centimeter, or this one should be like 4 centimeter. So today I was now making out the design that this my customer sent to me. So I was
Thank
like,
you.
this one not looking like 2 centimeter. This one look like 6 centimeter. I have to carry my ruler. I was like, okay, I think this one is like 3 centimeter. I actually did the three and it came out fine. I was like, okay, fine. I was able to get out like that. And I was like, okay, this one does not look like really, really a curve. Like the curve is not like a circle curve. So
Okay.
I was able to like, okay, this one is not like a circle curve, and it's just like just a curve, but not really a circle curve like that. It's like
Okay.
elliptical or something like that. So I was able to like, okay, I can create the pattern. So I was able to create the pattern and it came out fine. So I was proud of myself.
So that is the concept, and I'm grateful that we are actually finding the class valuable. And please, you don't have to stop. When it comes to pattern cut, I didn't just wake up one day because and some people will believe, I want to be like you. Please don't try to be like me, because the truth is that when it comes to pattern, I want to try. Even when I'm not getting it, I don't stop. Even when
No.
I'm not getting it, I don't stop. And I think that is the essence of sometimes being in the right community. You are trying to create a pattern, and you are not getting it. It's something you can just drop and say, please, oh, see this one. I'm trying to craft this. This is what I have done so far. This is what I've done so far. And you see people encouraging you and say, okay, why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I think one way or the other, that too used to improve our pattern cutting skill. Because sometimes you say, I've tried it, I beg, I don't want to do it again. I'm tired. You would definitely be tired. But
Yes.
I think the part of shoemaking that I think sometimes or most times we are not harnessing is the pattern cutting aspect, because you can make a lot of money by cutting patterns. I keep saying it and I'll continue to say it. I keep I see that shoe. No, I may not be able to make shoe for everybody, but I can actually make my money just ordinarily through all of this. Some people are not interested in cutting. They don't want to learn how to cut patterns. They just want to have patterns available for them to use. So let another person bear the burden and the headache of cutting. They just want to have access to it. You understand? But most
Yes.
times we don't position ourselves. Nobody wants to position themselves to actually make money out of that. Even if I am a working class and I can draft pattern, why not? It's just to build a career around it, build a niche around it, and people begin to look at it. Okay, it's true. I can actually make money from this. But if you don't create designs, post it, how do I know how you can create? There's no way I'm going to be able to know that. So I find out that just because of the way I create patterns, see people come to me and say, I like this design. Can you create for me? Some people will tell you, oh, do you have a pattern template for this? I tell you, I have pattern templates. You pay me and I will give you the pattern templates. You understand? We don't even have to see one on one. You
Yes, ma.
want to see one on one. I hope one day that we will be able to see that concept of shoemaking and not limit ourselves to just some people say I don't have a material. I don't have even if you don't have material. The simple ones you find out that some people don't just want to they just don't want to create. When people send me patterns sometimes I feel like crying because I'm like I would sometimes I try to interview people. How long have you been making shoes? Some people say 3 years, some people say 4 years, and you cannot create this one. I will not say that one out too. I will not say you cannot create it, but I'll be feeling like this one should not be a difficult issue. You understand? But I find out
Yeah.
that when we are learning, what our instructor does is that they dash you pattern. They say, "Oh, yeah, you want to create it, they bring it out, bring it out." They don't take time to create and show you how it's been made. So everybody
Yeah.
grew with that's how you learn with the concept of I will always be having access to pattern, which will not be. It means you will. When they send me a design, I tell them I don't, I can't get material for such. It's a lie. They cannot create the pattern. So we can build ourselves up in capacity to be able to actually do for ourselves, make money out of ordinary cotton pattern, at the same time make money while you make the footwear too. I hope one day, 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 we will be able to see this anyway. I
Yes,
hope we'll
ma.
be able to see this.
I was able to make slippers from the first pattern I made.
Oh,
So I'll actually post them on the group
okay, okay.
after.
All right. Thank you for joining
Thank
me.
you.
Joining me. I appreciate that, and thank you for feeding me back on what we have learned so far. I just want us to look at because there will still definitely be more. There will be more, but it's not going to be free because it's like you. You know how many of us are inside that class, and majority are just quiet and low there. I don't know. Sometimes it baffles me when you are just register for a class and you are just quiet there and you are not saying anything. You understand? It can be
Yes.
very painful though, but I'm not surprised because I find out that people even pay me for classes and they keep quiet. So even if you come for a free class and you're not talking, I'm like, probably it's one of those set of people. You understand? And some people are busy. But you are busy, but you are still having challenge in a particular area and you are busy and you're not creating time. So I don't know how to help such people. I don't know how to help
Thank
such
you, ma.
people.
God bless you, ma. Thank you
Yes,
for
yes, you're
everything.
welcome.
Thank you for this. It,
Oh, the privilege is yours.
the first time I actually got in contact with you was on no, on YouTube. As at then, I was not really in pattern making. Then I was on service. That was during my service year.
Okay,
Though I started shoemaking during 2017. Before that was we had the strike in my school then. Okay, it was a nationwide strike. So everywhere
okay,
was I can't even forget that day because it was a February 14. So I was at home, I was bored. I did not know anything, I did not have anything to do. So I just went to greet my friend in his shop. He was a tailor. So I was waiting for him. He was not even at all. It was not even in a shop. I was waiting for him to come back, and beside his shop was a shoemaker there. So the shoemaker that came before my friend. I was not like, "Oh, guy, where are you?" I was just greeting him. I was like, I should come and learn work. And he said, "Hey, you can come now." I was not thought that I can still learn work because I proud to that time I've started learning how to do gum bag. So I can
okay.
be doing bag and shoe
Ah,
together.
that's true.
That's how I started though. I started that February 14, oh. And I was before we now resume back and all that. And I was now trying to learn more. So that was just going. I sometimes I have data, I go to YouTube and all that. So that was the first time I got in contact with you. That was on YouTube. I was having interest in learning heels. So I saw the class on heels. Then that was a video
Okay,
on heels making. Then so I then downloaded it. I was downloading your videos. Then I was downloading your video. Then that till uh, I now got to know that I can subscribe so that I can be able to see it more of the videos and all that. So that was the
okay.
first time I got in contact with you. That was online on YouTube. So thank you
Wow.
all
Thank God.
those videos and all that. So I'm
God,
one
the
of your
prayer.
subscribers on YouTube.
I have a lot of subscribers actually on my inside that class. I know some people have not even been to my class before, like a live class such as that. And I just want us to make use of the opportunity. Just use the opportunity to keep growing your pattern cutting skill. And I'm sure you'll be grateful you do. You'll be grateful.
Yes, ma. Thank you, ma.
Okay.
Yes, ma.
All right. See you.
Bye bye, ma.
Bye. So if you would like to ask me, please let me know. the link if you about challenge you are having when it comes to your shoemaking business, and let's see how we can look at it together and grow ourselves. And if you have a particular design you want to explain or talk about, you can actually click the link and YouTube will guide you on how to be live with me right here. So if you send a link, if you have the link, please click it. And if you're watching me live, please let me know where you're watching me from. Don't just watch me. Tell me where you're watching me from. I think today I want to learn from us. Please stop. I hope you're not waiting for me to teach you today. I don't want to teach us today. So, like I was saying, just make sure that you keep on practicing. Keep on practicing. Consistency is the key. And I see a lot of us underestimating our social media handles. Please, there are some things that it looks like, I beg, what do I do with this? But it does a lot. It does a lot. And I know why I'm saying this. And I know that soon you will understand why I'm saying all this one that I'm saying. Don't underestimate. You have a Facebook page. Talk about what you are doing. Talk about what you are doing. There's no data. Use text. I know there are free mode on Facebook. There is free mode now. Text. You don't have to put picture. If you text and you post it, it will go now. Shay, am I wrong, sister? It will go. So if it will go, I don't think you and I have any excuse not to make sure we create content. I know a lot of us who are in Nigeria are excited about Facebook saying they are going to monetize Facebook for Nigerians. They are going to give us access, by June, and everybody's on the run. Everybody wants to make dollar. Everybody wants to make money. I am not, disputing that, but the fact still remains that what we guarantee consistent money is your ability to create content. Like one of my faraway mentor will always say, she said the new content creation is content creation. Don't limit yourself. Sometimes I don't know how to look at the camera. I didn't start by looking at the camera. If you go check all of my videos on YouTube, the one I started with, you will only see my platform where I am teaching and you will hear my voice. Sometimes I record that thing over and over and over and over. Even till now, I still do the same thing. And even some of my videos, you find me just putting my picture in front and having a voice over under. See, if you want to create content, as a business owner, if you want to create content and you are shy, it's fine for you to be shy at the beginning, but over time you have to be able to be the face behind your brand. But when you are starting and you are shy, please, there are a lot of ways you can actually speak and not be afraid. Now you can use teleprompter. Teleprompter is on you can if you have CapCut. If you don't have CapCut, go to your Play Store, download CapCut. CapCut has a teleprompter option. What does that do to you? It helps you to be able to type everything you want to say, and you screen read while you create your video. Like you are looking at me like this, I'll just be looking at the screen as I am actually talking. Maybe I want to talk about how to take care of your footwear, for example, and I want to show my face, or how to fix buckle, and I want to show my face. You can first of all sit down. If you want to write whatever you want to say, or type it on your phone, on your notepad, copy it and take it to the teleprompter. When you put it there, when you immediately you start CapCut and you say you want to record, you will find out that everything you wrote will be showing on the screen, and all you do is you'll be looking at it and you'll be talking. Somebody will think, yeah, this girl's head or this boy's head is hot. But then you took your time to write and actually begin to present. Please, let's not underestimate creating content. I don't know how much money you are making within your locality that you want to limit yourself to your locality. There are a lot of other people who will definitely want to benefit from whatever you make or whatever you do when you position yourself, using whether you're in short, some people don't even post on their WhatsApp. Some people are so funny that they don't post anything on their WhatsApp. What will you say you are doing there? I know this may not be relevant to pattern cutting, but even if you cut pattern, and you did not share it. I was talking to one of us and I was asking, how come you have not shared what you have been creating? Okay, no, what I do on that particular page is different. See, I inculcate everything into my page. You will see different things. You will see me preach. You will hear me preach. You will hear me do shoemaking. You will hear me see one mathematics thing that I know can help people. I know I have a lot of women following me who have kids. I will put it there. You understand what I'm trying to say? You see, even if what you are doing does not have to do, am I teaching mathematics? I'm not teaching mathematics, but I see memes or content that has to do that is educative, because you have to put in educative, it has to be educative, you have to be able to share memes, you have to just make sure that your content is something people want to come back and check at every point in time. Sometimes this teleprompter that I'm talking about, I think I've taught it. I've taught how to create page. Those are things that you want, people are struggling with, and you just want to solve their problem and talk about it. Each time I try to learn something new, I talk about it on Facebook. When I was trying to learn how to drive, I remember I talked about it. It's not because you just want people to be part of your life. That's just the essence. I'm not saying to say, let people know that, okay, oh, they see you inside car. Says, yes, she was telling us some time ago that she was learning how to drive. People can relate with you, because those are the way you can be emotionally attached to people, and then you can be able to use empathy to actually sell to them. You understand? So please, don't just limit yourself to, okay, I only if it is hair. Like I remember she said she's into hair, you just be posting hair, how to take care of hair, how to do this. Yes, I, of course, if you check my page, I post how to do my footwears, but I also make sure that I talk about other things too. You just learn something, you talk about it. You just do this, talk about it, because that's what keeps your page engaging. That's what keeps people glued to you. It keeps you in the mind of people. And I need you to know that every of these things that I'm mentioning are things that I have actually taught in my class. I remember I had a 13 weeks pattern cutting class. It's a general class, like 13 weeks weekend class is a year and a month. And then I explain a lot of things there, from pattern cutting to how to go about your content creation, how to create heels, how to um um how to actually your shoe last. People were asking, okay, how do I manipulate my shoe last? How do I take proper measurements of my shoe last? You're having difficulty when it comes, okay, I created a particular footwear and it's not fitting the customer. How do I go about it? All of those things I taught in a particular 13 weeks, weekend class. And I am going to encourage you to actually go for that. Even if you're a beginner and you are wondering, where do I start? If you're going to join my beginners class, it's actually 25,000 naira. My beginners class is 25,000 naira, and you can have access to a class for as long as you want. Yeah. Monthly subscription, and it is 5,000 naira. You can access the class. You have literally women, men, kids, wedge, heels, all of that in that class, including content creation, how to retain your customer, how to measure your customer's feet, how to bond, perfect bonding and all of that, how to go about your finishing. They are all a lot in that particular, 13 weeks package class. So if you love to actually subscribe, that is just 5,000 naira monthly. It's 5,000 naira monthly. So you can send me message. You can actually comment under this video, letting me know, okay, I'm a beginner and I'm thinking of what to start with. I tell you, I am not here to make you come and register for my class by force. And answer every question you have, trying to learn, and how much I am committed to my students. So if you think, you can please send me a WhatsApp message, majorly WhatsApp, majorly WhatsApp. If you want to write the number now, is 080-688-906-93. I hope I'm correct. 080-688-906-93. So you can send me a WhatsApp message and then we can discuss it, or you comment under this video. I would like to join your class. I think I've explained. I have a lot of other classes. I have my intermediate class, I have my advanced class, I have them all. I need you to know that if you want to grow faster, even as a beginner, I'm going to encourage you to make sure that you don't work alone. Make sure you're attached to somebody who can quickly tell you, this is wrong, this is wrong, don't do this way, don't do this way. A lot of people who told me they registered offline already and they are finding it difficult to do one thing or the other. I always suggest they begin the subscription class for them. And the reason is because I know they're already learning and they're paid. That's one. Two, I want them to be able to see variety of things that they need to know, because I know they don't teach us marketing. Nobody will teach you how to market. I taught in that class marketing channels, sales channels. Nobody will teach you all those things when you go to learn normally offline. Most times they don't teach us. Most times they don't teach us. If you are privileged and they're teaching you, please clap for your tutor. You understand? And if not, I'm going to suggest that you should subscribe to the class. If you want to subscribe to the class for 1 year, it's just 25,000 naira. Yeah. But if you're going to subscribe per month, it's 5,000 naira. Yes. Please, it's different from the beginner's class. The beginner's class is totally different. So I hope with these few points of mine, you'll be able to understand that you have to be consistent to grow your business. You don't have to stop. Sometimes it's be like, oh, this is not working. It may not look like it's working. It may not look like the commitment is worth it. But I just want you to know that the more consistent you are, the better for you, because the better you become. You improve daily, and there are so many opportunities that God will be bringing your way as a result of your commitment, and consistency. So if you have any question, please, you can go ahead and ask me. If you have any question, if you want to join me live, please click the link, follow the YouTube prompt, and let us do this together. If you don't have any question, we might have to call it actually a day today, because I don't want to go ahead and start teaching us. Don't worry, I will try, and there should be a video for tonight. Yeah, for this evening, there should be a YouTube video for this evening. I hope you are going to make the best out of the class, the one that you already have, and then the ones that you will still be enjoying on YouTube. If you want to learn pattern cutting, go to my pattern cutting playlist on YouTube. I have a lot, over 100 different designs. I can categorically say that. So look at yourself picking one per day and see what happens to you in the next 90 days. That's the truth, because you will see a consistent way in the way I cut pattern, which you will be able to apply to your pattern cutting, skill each time you see a particular, pattern. Please, I'm waiting. If you don't have any question, I will have to let us go, so that I don't have to, stretch this live session longer than necessary. So I am still your shoemaking made easy tutor, Odurole Mojibola. You can send me a WhatsApp message. Please don't call. Please don't call. Please, I'm begging you. Just send me a WhatsApp message, and that will be fine by me. Please don't call. You don't have to call. And if you want to call, please send me a WhatsApp message before you go ahead. Go ahead and talk, please, please, please. I'm begging you. And I see that some of us will put our WhatsApp, contact, our WhatsApp on disappearing message. Please, if I see disappearing message, I will not answer you. I will not answer you, because by the time we finish chatting in 24 hours, your every chat has gone. What are we now discussing? You understand? So it means it's not really worth it. You understand? So I don't know if Madam Rose Mary is still online with me. I don't know if she is. I would love to see what the final look of the design she was creating, what it actually looked like. I don't know if she's here. Are you here? Please let me know. Please say hi if you are here. I would love to see what your pattern looks like after all the cutting. Sorry, there was a break in transmission initially. I'm waiting. Oh, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. If not, then I'm gonna call it a day, and we are going to see next time. Thank you. For those who are still in the class, we will definitely see in class. So thank you once again, and I'm still your shoemaking mate. Easy tutor Odurole Mochibola. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.